Picture two cars driving down the highway side by side. In one lane, a sleek luxury sedan. In the other, a slightly worn 10-year-old economy car. The driver in the luxury sedan is often living paycheck to paycheck, weighed down by the high cost of the image. Meanwhile, the owner of the 10-year-old economy car is statistically far more likely to be a multimillionaire. We fall into this trap because society measures success by what is visible: the shiny luxury cars, the bold designer labels, and the costly renovations. But real wealth is the part of your net worth that people cannot see. To maintain this outward appearance, most people rely on aggressive financing. They use borrowed money to create a facade of prosperity, which prevents them from actually building the security they're trying to project. To understand how this happens, we need a wealth destruction audit to identify the normalized habits that siphon away middle-class net worth month after month. Projecting wealth and possessing wealth are opposing financial states. Choosing one usually prevents the other from ever happening. The audit starts with recurring monthly contracts, beginning with the luxury car lease. This line graph tracks a vehicle's value over its first 3 years. Cars lose the bulk of their value the moment they leave the lot. That highlighted area under the steepest part of the drop represents your lease payment. You are paying a premium to absorb the most aggressive depreciation curve of the vehicle's life. At the end of that 36-month term, you hand the keys back. You have zero equity and no asset to show for the tens of thousands of dollars spent. To keep the image, you simply start the cycle over. The second trap is whole life insurance, which is often marketed as a sophisticated investment tool for high earners. Look at the internal structure of these two products. On the left, the whole life premium is consumed by administrative fees and commissions, leaving very little to actually grow. On the right, term life insurance covers the same risk for a fraction of the cost, leaving a massive segment of leftover cash. Buying cheaper term insurance and independently investing that difference avoids those heavy fee structures. Over 30 years, that unspent difference grows into a portfolio that significantly outpaces the cash value of a whole life policy. Both luxury leases and complex insurance products prioritize the immediate appearance of status over the actual mechanics of building equity. Beyond monthly contracts, we have to look at our lifestyle environments, specifically ROI-negative home renovations. This bar chart shows the reality of cosmetic upgrades. You spend $50,000 on a designer kitchen, but as the home value bar shows, the market only recognizes half of that investment. These upgrades serve to impress guests, but they turn liquid cash into illiquid, depreciating assets that rarely pay for themselves at resale. On a micro level, there is the daily drain of brand name groceries. Consumers often pay an appearance premium for household goods. You pay 30 to 40% more for the branded packaging, even when the ingredients are identical to the generic version sitting next to it. While the individual upcharge seems small, applying that 20% penalty to every household purchase for a decade creates a massive silent leak in your monthly cash flow. Whether it is a kitchen remodel or a box of cereal, paying for the aesthetic is a direct deduction from your long-term net worth. This aggregates the monthly costs of 4 traps: lease premiums, insurance fees, renovation loans, and grocery upcharges. They stack into one heavy total. Projecting that sum over a 30-year career calculates the opportunity cost. The resulting growth curve builds this towering final column. That final number represents the retirement nest egg that never materialized. The capital used to project status to your neighbors today is a direct withdrawal from your future autonomy. Wealth lives in the unspent money compounding in investment accounts. Acquiring it requires the discipline to look ordinary.